inside his own 10. He'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Kentucky going quickly.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away, they did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The Razorbacks offense will have its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turn on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Bonnie, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him.
Oh, he's got some space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's a draw. He breaks a tackle. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. From the gun, the ground game. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll go to the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Williams looking for a man. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That fumble in crust territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it. At
the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Right on the money. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. 6th play of the drive coming up. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up. The run from the shotgun. Oh, what a cut! And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Navy is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He leaves it with his back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. will pass. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Give to the running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're facing a third down. Quarterback keeps it. Breaks into the open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Listen, the big hog mollies up front, the big offensive line paved the way for a big first down.
The Razorbacks want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Nice move there. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Another incompletion on third down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't work up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. That's caught. It's cross. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, You're fine.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll leave it with him. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Oh, gives him the twisted arm. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to hit.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense working from the pistol. Here's the handoff. Can't get it to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Finds a little space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Snap it to the back. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. The Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and this one will be tough. 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the move kind.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. Got his man quickly. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Flacco should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now the play fake. Throwing right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the 1st half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the 1st half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Wide open downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Kentucky, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Williams will pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun to give, looking for room. Knocked off his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the guy.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Searching forward on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Cruz. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't connect on his first throw. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They go to the draw. Makes a man miss. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. This time, stopped in the backfield, and finally spreading a little tougher than on that last run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to set up the screen. Makes a man miss. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. And their first pick here late in the game. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And that is no good because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to write about himself.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The gun, the running back, looking for room. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. He'll pull it on the read. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Oh, better look out! Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Split backs here. Motion from the back. Softened him up with a run and now to throw. The short hands, it's Knowles. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Knowles. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They kick it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Kentucky, 0.
Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Leaves it with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Nowhere to go, and he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 in there, basically right back where they started. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He'll keep it himself. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yellow.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the tailback. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. The pickup of 1 to the 24. Both at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 4 over Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Definitely keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Rides to the back and leaves it. Powers through the defender.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Got it behind the line. It's crossed. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Kentucky, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Quarterback on the keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
Number 16, on to punt it away.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Handoff to the lone back. Nice move to keep running. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Might as well give it to him again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
On the play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.